Hello, Team TFT. Welcome back to a new week of the Daily Market Outlook video. We'll cover all the usuals, the DXY, the Euro USD, and the GBP USD pairs today. But firstly, as always, we'll jump over to the economic calendar, see what we have coming up this week, and especially today, before jumping into the analysis. Today, we are pretty clear. We have no real red news for any of the pairs that we're analyzing today. Later on in the week, though, we do have the US FOMC meeting minutes coming up, which will have a huge impact on the DXY. It always does. It gives traders more of an idea as to what the FOMC is thinking in the way of rate cuts and all the rest of that sort of stuff, which then tends to give the market a good bit of direction as to where we should be looking at going. So yeah, that's something to consider then on Thursday. And then Thursday afternoon, we have a whole heap of Euro and GBP news coming in. And then moving into Friday, we have unemployment claims and manufacturing and services coming out of the US as well. So I've got all the manufacturing and services coming out of the Euro on Thursday, and then all out of the US on Friday. So in what we were saying with giving us a direction, we can see here, we may have to jump out onto some higher timeframes here for us to see where we are at. But you can see here we are currently in like this monthly level here. We've pushed up into this monthly level and we've pulled back, and now we're sort of in the middle. Still, obviously this month is yet to go, but we've pushed up into it, we've pulled back down, and now we're back in this level. Now, if we come down to a weekly time frame, we can see here, if we highlight, we'll take this box here. And there was just a slight bit of imbalance in here on the weekly, which we've pushed up, had a big rejection down into the weekly, which is then impulsed up higher into this monthly time frame and then closed in the middle. So we are getting at the moment upwards pressure from this weekly imbalance level, and we are getting downward pressure here from this monthly imbalance level. So basically what we are in the middle is stuck right in the middle at the moment. So what my suggestion would be here at the moment is that we need to be patient, and we need to either see this high getting cleared or this low, getting cleared out to give us a direction as to where this market is going. So then we can look to either, continue trading some shorts, or it pushes up, gives us a bit of a pullback, and we continue to trade longs. But again, we need to be understanding where we are from a higher time frame, so then we can start to make better judgments on a lower time frame. So coming down to the 4 hour here, we can see here we have been overly bullish lately. We've obviously come down, consolidated, found support, pushed back up, pulled back down, failed to break these lows here. So for me, 4 hour is bullish. We would be possibly anticipating, we can see here we have created 3 equal lows through this area here. So what I would be anticipating is anywhere below that level, but while still maintaining that low, we could possibly see a then shoot higher for taking out this high. So that would be what we could be looking for. So obviously maybe like an hourly or a 4 hourly trend change. So we might see obviously this high set here. We could see this pull down, and we might possibly see this pull down and then pull back up, give us a bit of a retrace, and then there's our long opportunity from there, provided we get that break in structure. But again, if we are going to be trading it, definitely want to be keeping an eye for this area up here, be trading up to it, and then managing our risk as we get to there, because we could see that then, this could be a retrace. So it might be a retrace up into this area before coming short. Again, monthly and weekly working against each other in the moment. So quite high time frames here that we need to be considerate of. We were right in the middle of it. So again, don't go risking too much in this area. But basically for me, I'd love to see the Dixie possibly pull back a little bit, sweep some engineered liquidity through here. Because obviously with these big impulses, we don't get much structure or liquidity there to trade from. And obviously this price has already come down and filled all this imbalance. So what do we need to do to be able to, move the markets? We need to engineer some liquidity, take that liquidity and then look at moving long. Over onto Euro USD. So again, it's very similar to the Dixie, but obviously just flipped. So we can see here on our weekly time frame. Sorry, we'll go to monthly first. So monthly we have come a fair way into this imbalance that was in here. So we've pushed a fair way into that as we've indicated on the Dixie on the other chart. And then we come down to the weekly and we can start to see that we've pulled down. Sorry, we've pulled down into these areas. We've rejected, and then we can see in here what was the imbalance there from the weekly area on this weekly candle. So we've pulled into this monthly area, pulled out, had a rejection from that monthly area into the weekly, had then rejection from that weekly area, further down into that monthly area, and now we've initiated another further pullback. So again, we're stuck bouncing between these two areas here as we were on the Dixie. But again, as per the Dixie, we can see here down on the 4 hour, we have initiated this pullback and starting to accumulate a bit of liquidity here. So we have liquidity at the moment across these highs here. As you can see, we've filled all the previous imbalance and we've got this big wick here. So we've got liquidity there. We also have liquidity sitting on top of this wick. And we obviously had then this wick extension, which initiated this move down, which swept the lows. So what we could be looking for is a pull back up, taking liquidity off these two areas, pulling into this weekly area for then setting lower, which would then align with what we're looking for on the Dixie. So for me, that would be the higher probability here. But again, we don't want to be jumping into too much here at the moment, whilst we still have this low and this high still in play. So, once we get to this area, again, as per the Dixie, would love to see pull up into this area, taking liquidity, maybe come back down, break this low, bit of a retrace, and then looking for the short option from there. Give us a little bit of a higher time frame. Don't jumping into 15-minute structures in these big areas. Let's give it a little bit more time to give us an idea of what's going on, because we could see a little 15-minute trend change here, a little ABC correction or something, and then push long and go from there and end up getting stopped out. So go to your higher time frames for the moment until we see these areas getting cleared and we get a clear indication as to where the market is headed. GU. Over here on GU, again, we do have, I meant to also notice on EU here as well, we do have this big imbalance area sitting up high as well. So, which then also gives a little bit extra credentials to possibly breaking through this area to fill this 4-hourly imbalance coming back down. Even, 4-hourly imbalance there. So that's something we need to be considerate of. So just because we pull up into this area doesn't mean we're all clear sailing to go for shorts, because we do have this big imbalance area sitting up on top. GU, same thing. Again, first thing we notice, big imbalance area sitting up in here. We'll mark that out. Obviously it was a lot bigger, but we have had since a rejection from that. Let's jump out to the weekly time frame, see what we've got in here. no real imbalance there that we can see. Monthly time frame is what we've got marked up here. So this is our monthly imbalance area that obviously the Dixie and the Euro pairs have been bouncing into and then out of. And then when we jump back down to that weekly time frame, that imbalance isn't there. You can see this price action really choppy on the GU since really the middle of December. There has not been much to trade here at all on the GU pair, really since December. It's been up and down and up and down. Yeah, really would love to see some big full-bodied candles coming either out bullish or bearish from this area. Give us a good bit of structure that we can start to look at, looking for weekly imbalances and stuff like that. So for me, GU is really just a wait and see what comes of it out of the movements from this week with obviously manufacturing and services coming through. See if we can't get that confluence as to which way we are going to go. Give us a bias that we can look to trade. We're not here to gamble. We need to obviously acknowledge when the charts just aren't worth looking at, and at the moment this GU chart is not giving us much to work with at all. We've got a little bit of imbalance up there, but as we're working along, we are sort of filling as we're going. We've pushed up, we've pulled back down, failed to break the low, so we have a little bit of like liquidity sitting here. We could come down and target into that area, but again, look how choppy and consolidated this is. It's just a big range. We have since broken out of that range, retested inside, but then we have failed to now set a new low. So is this just a break, retest, and then we come back down, bit of a retracement to then further go long? Or are we going to follow the rest of like Euro and look to coming short from this area? But in the short term, might we see a little pull up, taking liquidity out of here, possibly filling that 4-hour imbalance before then looking to come down into this monthly imbalance range. Again, not a lot here we can really look at. It's not showing the same signs as what we are getting from the Dixie and Euro. So for me, again, just bide your time, wait for the market to give us an area or a direction, and then we can look to trade from there. But anyway, guys, again, happy trading. Thanks for coming back and watching my videos for this week, and I'll see you again on tomorrow's Daily Market Outlook video. Thank you. Thanks for watching another Daily Market Outlook video. If you enjoyed it, please give this video a like and subscribe if you want to see more videos like it. Also, guys, we are the largest Tradesmen Forex group tailored to helping hundreds of tradesmen get their time back through trading. If you want access to structured education, 18 live sessions across 7 days a week, mental health and mindset support from a qualified psychologist, and access to multiple different trading strategies from 10 different mentors, then jump over to our website at www.teamtft.co.uk. Please remember, this is not financial advice, and you should not trade based on anything I have said in this video. This is just my own opinion and nothing more. And remember, manage your risk, stick to your plan, and secure those profits. Have a ripper day.